Hey guys, it's Angelica here, and today I'm going to be making a paper dragon and basically all the tutorial on how, because I'm too lazy to do it in shorts. Anyways, let's get right to it. So first of all, we want to get your design ready. I got mine ready. I'm just going to color it with you guys. Alright. Okay, so these are the colors selected for the main body, and these are the colors selected for the horns and extra details, and then these are the colors selected for his eyes. So I'm just gonna get to coloring him first, and then we'll get to the actual dragon. So I actually decided I did not like this color yellow. I think it's too bright, so I'll keep it for the bolts and stuff. But I switched to this color instead. Now that we've got the sketch done, I think we're ready to get into the dragon. Now beware, I am a yapper, so don't mind my yapping. So anyways, let's get right to it. So when making dragons, cardstock, your best friend. Best friend. Now what I usually use is I use double-sided tape and normal tape and oh my gosh, where are my scissors? Well, I also use scissors and I'll find them eventually. But most people use hot glue. I just don't have the money. So bear with me, guys. Just trust, okay? Now I'm gonna start getting to the actual dragon. I'm sorry, I'm a yapper, just don't mind me. Good news, guys, I found the scissors. Yay! Anyways, I'll set that to the side. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna want to do is just sketch out your dragon. I'm sorry, guys, don't mind my accent. I know a lot of people hate it. I say dragon, I've heard dragon. Okay, just chillax. So yeah, you're just gonna want to I'm sorry, guys, I'm not the best at this. You're gonna want to sketch out your dragon, and then just with all the details already added. I always do the ear on a different piece of paper because it just makes things easier. If you're not that type of person, okay, I prefer separating everything. It makes the dragons look a lot better. So yeah, I'm just gonna be sketching out this dragon. Oh my gosh, if you're judging me on my accent, leave me alone. No, I'm just messing. So just to pass the time, I'm just gonna yap, because that's the only thing I'm good at. Some things about me, if you didn't know, I am a huge Powerless nerd. I love those freaking books. If you haven't read them, go read them. It's just, they're so good. And I cry all the time from books, and they made me bawl. So yeah. Don't mind if my voice sounds weird. I get a lot of judgy comments about my voice or my personality. I act like a 9-year-old. Trust me, I'm not anywhere near that age. Sorry. If you don't fully know me, I'll answer some Q&A, you know, later. If you have any questions about me, I'll be happy to answer them. But because of this, you're probably gonna, like, get bored of me real quickly. So basically, here's what he looks like so far. I added the horn, I added, like, some details. I'm not done yet, okay? Chillax. You just want to, like, add all that. Some people prefer to add details on a different piece of paper. I'm different. I'm special. And of course, every good artist makes mistakes. One thing though I will say is I do not want you copying this dragon. I mean, it's perfectly fine if you, like, make him to follow this tutorial, but if you do, I do not want you to post him or anything like that. If you do, it's okay. I just don't like copiers, okay? Just leave me alone. So this is the jaw. This is the top part. I'm gonna separate it later, like when I cut it. Sorry if you didn't see that. This is the jaw. So yeah, I'm almost done with this side. I have to make the ear still, but oh my goodness, stay still, stupid fan. Sorry. Like I said, it's well, it did say this, but I'm gonna say it now. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not everyone is immediately like good, and that's okay, perfectly fine. It's okay. Chillax, don't worry. So yeah, this is, oh, sorry, I forgot one detail. Two slight little lines. Anyways, so this is the first part. You can't see close. Here's what he looks like. Not too close, Bolt. Be good. So yeah, now I'll get on to the ear. Basically, more cardstock. Like I said, cardstock's your bestie, like BFF. So in this moment, you want to, like, sketch it out to make sure the measurements are good. I'm giving him a long, fluffy ear, so yeah. So I've decided that I automatically am excited for his lore. I have an online friend, Chillax. She brought me excited into lore, and so for Bolt, I decided that he is on the other side gonna be like blue kind of lightning, you know. And I'm gonna have him, like, legit be struck and traumatized by lightning because he got hit by lightning. Just trust. Gotta love some good lore. I'm low-key just really excited for Bolt. This is probably, like, my first good, exciting idea other than Angelica. I love Angelica with my precious dear old heart. If you don't know Angelica, she was the first dragon in this video. Her lore is that she was born an angel, but she just wanted to do things differently. So basically, she got kicked out and she became a fallen angel, and she likes a little bit of trouble, you know. So basically, she kept the act as an angel, but she is a fallen angel. So yeah, she likes to just cause mischief, and, you know, just like that, because she was different, and I just love her in all of eternity. Also, by the way, if you're watching this, I want to know who I should make a new remake, you know, because I'm kind of curious. Like, should I remake Solar Light? If you don't know who that is, I probably forgot to post a video of him, so if I haven't, I'll just post a picture of him just to try showing you that he looks like, you know. bear with me, guys. I'm a bit special, so just trust. Okay, so I'm debating whether I should just keep adding or just stop. You know, I'm such a perfectionist, and I hate a lot of my dragons because of how they're not perfect. So bear with me as I go through this struggle. I'm thinking about adding like a little bolt on his ear because, you know, you can never have too much. And when I say little, I do not mean little. Might do a few more. Bear with me. Actually, we're gonna do one right here. I might give him some like earrings. Yeah, I might do that. I might also add like this soda lid opener thingy. I don't know what they're called. Okay, leave me alone. So yeah, I might do that later. Okay. I'll work on that. If anything like connects to the dragon, I usually want to like add that as a side thing, like in the end, you know? You always want to work on these in the end. Okay. Now that we've got this done, I'm going to grab my black marker. Hold on, guys. I don't have it with me. I'll go grab it. Okay, so I found my markers. These are like the best markers in the world, and I'm kind of sad because they're like running out. But they're Posco markers, and they lasted me a pretty decent while. They come in like a few colors, like silver. The color I used on Angelica, which is gold. Oh, perfect. White, and then black, of course. I only got them for like $4, and they're actually really good. So I definitely recommend them. So basically what I'm doing now is just, you know, outlining him, you know, making him stunning. Sorry guys, I had to do something, and looks like Bolt just magically off screen colored himself. No, I'm just messing. It was me. I did it off camera. So don't mind that. So basically, stick to the basics. Just color. You gotta just, you know, color him out, make him glorious. You know. Okay. So what I did for this mouth was I made it double layered because you're gonna cut it through the middle. So you still want it to be like, you know, bold. You know, whatever it's called. I colored these with a smaller marker most of the time. Sometimes I don't do it. But I'm gonna do it this time. Except the eye. I always color the eye the same length. I'm sorry, guys. I usually like do this in silence, so I have no clue like how to interact, I guess. Anyways, so we got this side done. Now time for the ear. Don't mind how small it is. Also, sorry if my like voice gets like kind of cloggy, kind of like I don't know, because like I guess I just like have a sore throat or something. It's not sickness, it's more like just stuff in my, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Please don't give out on me. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I hate when my stuff goes out on me, and it'll be even more embarrassing if it just completely gave up on me on camera, which it kind of did, and I'm kind of embarrassed by this. I'm sorry, it's my first real video. Also, don't mind my voice. I'm sorry. I'm very insecure about it. I get a lot of talks about it, so just sorry. Probably sound like a 5-year-old right now. My laugh apparently sounds like a dolphin. Don't ask. So I guess I haven't fully laughed, so you guys probably wouldn't know. Anyways, so we got this part all fully colored. These are what they look like. So now I'm gonna go get a smaller pen and we'll color that in, and then we'll work on the other side. Okay, so I got my smaller markers. I got a bunch of these like for like $5 at Walmart. Like I got like 11, and they all come in various sizes and like styles. I have a smaller one, I just can't find it. I probably left it at school because yes, I make the dragons at school. Probably not a good idea, but I sometimes do. It's a whole thing. I'm kind of addicted. So honestly, I want to get to know about you guys, so just tell me what you like to do, and I just would love to hear a lot about you. Write it in the comment section or anything like that, and I'll happily comment back, because, you know, being a small content creator means I don't get a lot of comments, but it's fine. So, yeah, some more things about me is, let me think of something that's good to talk about. So a little thing about me is I'm technically not supposed to be a YouTuber. My mom gave me full permission to go on Pinterest, but I'm technically not supposed to have YouTube. But I'm a baddie. So I use like household items to actually like record my videos. Like right now I'm using like a jewelry tree to keep my screen up, and I always use this little tree, and I use my own room lighting. We don't judge, okay? I'm kind of too broken, too afraid, I guess. So if you see me leave, it's because of my mom, which I've been constantly doing throughout this video. Also, if you hear a noise in the background, I can't tell if you do or not. It's my dad mowing the lawn because he's not supposed to be here, but my mom's doesn't want to pay for anybody. In case you didn't know, my parents are not together. Don't worry, don't need to feel bad for me. It's been like this for a long time, so I'm used to it. So, like I said, no need to feel bad or anything. Let me think of something less depressing. I just finished the Caravel series. Oh my gosh. So, well, I finished the first 2 books. I'm going to finale next. If you haven't read them, they're so good. I am such a young adult person, like reader, and I love young adult books. Yes, I'm that old to read those types of books. I'm not your average 9 to 12 YouTuber. But I love the library and love dragons, and I am such a huge Warriors nerd. Like, you can't get me to stop loving Warriors. I'm thinking about like actually fully reading the Wings of Fire series. I know the gist of the first series, I just don't know anything else about the other novellas. So if you try talking to me about it, I'll try to understand. But I don't know like the full things. So leave me alone, guys. My grandma always ends up giving me like a bunch of books, so shout out to my grandma. I have like a bunch of Wings of Fire books. I just haven't read them yet because I'm too addicted to young adult right now. Anyways, so I'm about to finish. Got this last final detail, and okay, I'm done with making this side. Now, like I said, I'm kind of broke, so normally people like use a light to shine, like they have like this light pad that usually like makes light through it and like shine for the other side. I just use my normal everyday lamp. So I'm gonna quickly make a sketch of it. I won't do anything other than that, and I'll be right back. So yeah. Okay guys, I am back with the replicas. As you see, I just sketched them out on one side. I'm gonna did was I didn't add the pupil though, because I'm going to make like a different eye shape. So I'll work on that right now. As I said before, I'm thinking about getting like a traumatized look. So I'm gonna like do something like this. Give him like that quick like trauma stare. And I'm thinking about, I added the same details, but I might cover some things over. I think I might add like a little teardrop to replicate his trauma and fear. And maybe just a little bit of like broken spots, like, I don't know, like right here I'm thinking about making like, I don't know, like a little spot that was ripped off. Kind of like this. Gotta add like some lore, you know, some little trauma, maybe a little blood. Okay guys, sorry guys, don't mind my, I read so many young adult books, leave me alone. So I might add a little bit more, maybe this time like have this bolt actually like sink into his skin. Of course these are like, some of these are just sketches, so of course it's not fully complete, so don't mind if it looks ugly. Ooh, that looks really bad. Okay, let me think. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm like struggling. Sometimes I get severe, like I said, I'm a perfectionist. You probably think it looks good. Or some of you might probably hate it. I hate some of these details. Okay, we're gonna add like more light like broken spots on here. A little bit of blood. I'm not gonna add too much for him because I feel like blood isn't really like fitting the vibe, you know. On this side I'm thinking like a black and blue kind of color scheme. Yeah. Okay, and then we can start outlining again. This time including like all the new added spots, like this. So a little bit more about me is I honestly didn't even know what dragon puppets were before Christmas. I just started making them Christmas of 2025. But shout out to Silly Dragon, or I don't know, I'm just gonna call her Silly. She is my inspiration and my role model. She was the first person I saw with dragon puppets, and I admired her dragons. I feel so bad for how her house flooded and ruined almost all her dragons. I loved many of those, and it's really sad, but I admire that she got back up and still recording, and even though all that tragic thing happened, she's still back at it, and I love that. And she's definitely like my big inspo in life. And also to the other dragon puppeteers, like, I don't know how to pronounce it now. Okay, I'm better at reading than pronouncing. But I first saw her on Pinterest. It's known as ArtStudio or something. And then we started making matching dragons, which is the dragon I posted before this one. And her dragons are honestly so fire. Like, I've never seen anything more detailed. Like, I just love how she takes time and puts thought into each and every single dragon. And then there's Zadia or something. I just love how adorable her dragons are. She makes them so cute. And then for my online bestie, Noopy, she is so sweet. Like, I talk to her all the time, and I like get so excited just of the thought of talking to her. She is definitely kept me going and just so fun to talk to. I definitely recommend you going to watch her. She just started a little bit ago, and she's already like so good. Like, I loved how much she improved on her dragon Tangent. Like, Tangent was like a small little dragon, and it improved so much. And then Baby Noopy, the most adorable dragon in existence. And then I don't know how to pronounce, I think it's a he. I'm sorry, I'm bad with this, but how to pronounce his name. But he's on YouTube and Pinterest, and he's the one that inspired Noopy to make the baby dragon. Oh my gosh, his dragons are so good. It starts with a C, okay? I don't know. And then I'm subscribed to a bunch of like small creators and a bunch of popular ones, and I can't name them all, but I love all their videos. I love how, like, watching small creators go big. Like, I just love that. And whether I go big or not, I'm always gonna want to support the small creators who are go down and don't think their dragons are good enough. I'm the type of person who wants to be there for those dragon puppeteers. And then, of course, one of my favorite non-dragon puppeteer YouTuber is Louise or whatever. I'm bad at pronouncing, okay? And his videos are so funny. Like, he is the light in my darkness. He always knows how to make me laugh, and I love that. Like, I definitely recommend checking out his videos. Like, they're so fun. Anyways, so I am basically I'm almost done with this, and then I'll get into coloring, and then we'll be putting them together. Yay! I'm sorry that you're like watching all of this. Like, I take my sweet old precious time, you know. So yeah. Alright, let's start coloring. Okay. Oh, bad pen. Okay, so don't mind the zoom in. Oh, I think okay. So don't mind the zoom in. I just wanted to show you up closer, you know. So basically, start off with removing any excess like pencil markings. You don't want it to have pencil markings included. So yeah. And then I usually start with this. Let me make sure this is the right marker. Okay. So start off just slowly going over it. I don't like having lines like in every single spot. I don't like showing the lines, but of course it's gonna happen anyways. Like right now, I'm kind of mad about it. So yeah, you're just gonna slowly take your time when coloring because it's very okay, I'm using a darker color for that anyways. It's very important to take your time, or you're gonna end up like me, who's getting mad at herself for that. Also, if any of you guys have any like ways for me to improve, I'm all ears because I'm always willing to listen. I've been trying to get my dragons to look more detailed, and I'm trying to get them looking better, as you can tell. I tried with Bolt this time. I want him looking spectacular for this video, and if he doesn't, I'm kind of mad about it. But I'm still gonna post this even if he looks horrifying, which I doubt he will, but still, just in case. Also, if you're watching this, I'm going to show you a little. You guys are gonna watch like see first dibs on one of my dragons that I made. I just haven't posted yet because I've just been too lazy. Yes, I have time for doing this, but I don't have time for posting one singular dragon. I know, it's so insane. Also, as you know, I just came back from my, well, if you don't know, but I'll tell you anyways, I just came back from my cousin's wedding, and if you're wondering how that was, it was amazing. Like, it's so insane. I remember when they were, like, she was so much younger, how she's getting married, although I don't know what to call a cousin's husband. I'm trying to figure that out still. I'm just gonna call her cousin's husband at this point, you know? But she was just so happy about it, and I absolutely loved that. Also, I'm kind of mad at myself because I accidentally, my mom accidentally stepped on Josiah, so I'm gonna have to, remake him, which is fine. Everything's fine. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm just gonna get really sad. But it's fine. I knew it was gonna happen anyways. Bro was so small you can barely even see him. So this is what I have so far. I've just got this different colors just included, you know. So yeah. If any of you guys have any dragon puppeteers that you know of, big or small, I'm all ears and listening. I love that. I love just watching other puppeteers make dragons. It just lights up my mood. I have so many that I'm subscribed to that I constantly, there's always one every hour, at least one every hour that's always making new, has a new video. So I'm always just spamming watching videos. It's so fun. Yeah. Like I said, I'm all ears to listening. If you know any other dragon puppeteers to watch, if even you yourself are one, just put that in the comments and I'll subscribe to your channel. Small or big, I'm all ears. So yeah. So this is what he's looking like so far. I think he's looking pretty good. I'm not too horrified by him yet. Yet. Gotta add that yet in all caps. So yeah. I'm honestly liking how he's turning out, although I still hate the lines, but it's fine. Only you and me will recognize it, you know? It's always so funny because when I post videos, the lines go away, but when I come back, it's always so annoying to realize that they're still there. Always so annoying. Okay, so I'm doing a neon color for the bolt to make it more, I don't know, bolt-like, I guess. So yeah, okay, where is that last color? I can't tell if this is, yeah, that's it. Sorry guys, I'm losing colors now at this point. Okay. I'm just doing darker shades for every line, I guess. Also, I'm gonna do the eyebrow in this color. As you can tell by his look, he is definitely a shy type. He is the shy kind of dragon. He just likes to stick to himself, you know. I need a different color for this. I can't tell if I'm gonna like this. Oh, maybe it actually works. Oh, actually it's not too bad. I mean, it doesn't fully fit, but hey, it still looks good. Yeah, I just used a walnut color or whatever. I don't know. But so this is what his yellow looks like, and I'll get into with brown. I like to just have two colors, even though it should just be one. I like to shade it, which is always so fun to do. Don't mind the lines. I hate them as much as you do. I'm gonna go over it anyway, so they won't be as visible. I always do like a striped kind of pattern when doing this, and then for the darker spots I go over multiple layers of the darker color, just like that. And then whenever it looks pretty good, I go over with the lighter color next, just to finish it off with the blending. So it ends up looking like this. And oh my goodness, I got one mark on my I'm gonna cry. Okay. You will never know. You never saw that. Like I said, go slow with every dragon. Otherwise you're gonna end up like me. I'm super mad about one tiny smear that no one will probably know if they never saw this video. So yeah, I'm doing the same strategy with this eye, just like this. And then I'm gonna do like a darker blue for this part. Ooh, I'm gonna like use the big side. Oh, this marker's out. That's always fun. So I kind of went over the mistake, but with a white like paint marker, because you know. And we're going back to this version, which is not ending up good. So I'm kind of mad about this. Extremely angry. But it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's getting somewhere, I guess. Kind of looks kind of rusty. Rusty, dusty, crusty, musty. But, oh, don't mind my brother in the bathroom. But I finally got it to look less bad, I guess. This is what he looks like. His first part is completely done, and now I'm getting into the ear. Yep, there's more, and a whole other side. So thank you guys for bearing with me, because I am a yapper, and this video I know is going to be really long because it's taking me a long time, and like you're kind of watching every single second of my life almost. I might continue this video into a 2-day video because of how long it is. Yeah, actually I won't do that. I'll include it in this video, but also because it's getting late. Yeah, don't mind my yapping, obviously. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. Oh, as you know, I'm about to, actually, if you don't know this as well, I'm about to reach 20 followers on Pinterest, which, okay, it doesn't sound that fun when I explain it like that, but I'm really excited about it, and I got a 20 follower dragon coming soon, and I'm super excited for her. She is horrifyingly detailed. Like, I started working on her about a month ago to get her ready, and she's still taking me a long time because I've been busy. Hold on, guys, I gotta go do something. Sorry, guys, for always leaving. I know it's bad, but my mom keeps me pretty busy. As you can see, I finished fully coloring the main color, and now I'll get into coloring the side colors. Like I said, I'm really sorry that I keep leaving. It probably gets really annoying, probably just this long video is probably really annoying. So thank you for bearing with me. I know it can be pretty hard just staying here just for the longest precious time ever. And I'm sorry for time wasting, I think, if that's what I should call it. But I'm so grateful for those who are actually watching and spending their time to watch. It just makes me so happy and makes my tiny heart just jump in excitement for those who just do that. So thank you so much for being my followers. I know I have like 13 subscribers right now, which I'm very excited about. I just like started my actual YouTube account like a week or two ago, and I'm pretty proud of myself, and I'm so grateful for all of those who are there for me and who've been supportive all the way. And I'm just so grateful for people in general who are super kind. Now getting back to the dragon, sorry, I get on a little bit of rambling. Like I said, I'm a yapper. I've worked on like just coloring different shades in. Ooh, and another great YouTuber that I absolutely adore, Sunset Sarah. Oh my gosh, she is the literal goat. Like, she has everything. Like, I love her. And her Judah dragon that she made, oh my gosh. I started geeking out that she watches Shiloh and Bros, because, like, I'm a secret nerd myself, and just knowing that, like, that popular of a dragon puppeteer made a Judah dragon made me look out. Anyways, so I finished the 2 main sides. Oh my gosh, it's kind of hard to show on camera. It's fine. But now I'll get into these sides. So yeah, I got a bunch of blue colors, you know. So I'll start mainly with the eye first. I want it to be a cry and tear. So I'll work on that. If you want, you can make a design for the other side as well. So after a long battle of trying to figure out what to do, I've decided on making his base black so I can give like a glowy look for the lightning bolts and details, kind of. 5 billion years of battling against myself, yes, and it only took 5 minutes. But who's paying attention? So basically, I'm just drawing like his main body black, which makes things a lot easier, not gonna lie. Black always helps, although it makes my marker run out quicker, so that's why I don't use black often for my dragons. But you guys get the special treatment. So as much as I love yapping, I know you guys are probably bored, so what I did was I just covered with black, and then I added like white to, oh, it's not dry yet. Okay, well, I'll just cover that with black. But I just went over with the white to reform the mouth. And now I'm adding a dark color to make the really electric vision pop out, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm using a very dark one just to blend it, I guess. I don't know how to explain this. Yeah. As you can tell, I'm getting very tired. It's getting really late. So don't mind me if I'm just like quiet. I'm just thinking. Ooh, I missed a spot. just 2 of his little freckles. That's always lovely. I decided, since a lot of people probably won't watch this 5 billion year long video, I'll make a short for it in a couple days because I'm too tired right now. So about a day or two, I'll make a short version for it. Just because I know a lot of people, if someone sees the time, they're going to be immediately intimidated. So I don't want that for people, obviously. So, oh my gosh, this marker sounds so bad. It's running out. My markers are running low, and it's making me really sad. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my gosh, don't mind my random things I do. In case you didn't know, I am a absolute, like, weirdo. Like, I will say the most random things in the most random moments, if you haven't noticed. So yeah, the risks people are taking for following me is insane. They gotta risk my goofiness, rather. I'm too tired right now to be goofy. Oh my gosh, this picture sounds so bad. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually pretty proud of this. Like, I low-key love the blend and the design. I'm really proud of it. Although I just completely forgot. I have been rushing and I completely forgot to work on the tier and make it more different color. I'm sorry guys. So basically just add darker colors to it, I guess. I don't know how to explain that other than just shading, I guess. And then I will add a little white spot for this extra shading. So yeah. So due to the time on this video, I decided to speed forward and I finished this whole side. Basically what I did was I just did lighter colors like I did with the other side. I just shaded with the blood. I just did like lighter colors to darker colors, and I did the same thing with the horn on the other side. So yeah, I'm going to just quickly do the other side and show you guys, and then we'll get to building the actual dragon. Also, do you like my new stuff that happened whenever I was not painting, but working with the paint marker? I got little freckles on my finger. How nice. Anyways, I'm gonna just stop yapping. So this is what it looks like. I added the blood, as you can see, and I added all the colors. I did the same thing with the lightning bolt, although I could use a little bit more white. Hold on. Sorry, my perfectionist is kicking in. So now we got every single piece all together, so now it's time to, I'm actually getting to the actual part where we like make the dragon. So yeah. So first things first is you want to cut out the dragon. And you want to make sure there are no white spots unless you're doing like a sticker thing kind of, which I do not do. But don't get me wrong, those versions are really cute. And also what you need to do is cut out, you don't cut the straight scales with it. So it should end up like this. And then you're going to want to, actually, we'll save it for later. And you grab the other side. don't mind the tiny little dots on my page. I needed to place some weird spots on there. Oh wait, actually this part I want to save on. Ooh, my bad. We've now got 3 pieces. So what I usually do is I put them side to side, and then I cut out the jaw. Ooh, actually they're pretty uneven, so I'm just gonna do it individually. So now you got 2 parts. Same thing for this one. Oh yeah, I still have to. Oh my goodness, I messed up severely. Oh. Oops. This. I'm sorry, this looks really bad and clustered. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. And then you're gonna do. Then you're gonna cut out the ears. Also, I just realized that I hit 18, I went from 13 subs to 18 subs, which I'm legit super excited about. Thank you guys so much for this support, because I'm actually like in love with that. The fact you guys are just there is just amazing. And this was like in 3 hours at 5 new subs, which I'm super grateful for. So we got the ear. And last final ear. So I honestly don't have any of the solar top with me, so I know my cat has some, so I'm just gonna like add those like tomorrow or the next day whenever I see her, and which is gonna make him look way better. Okay, and we got it by this side. Okay, I'll move this excess paper to the side. So now we're getting to the actual building, which is a little bit complicated, which is fine. You're going to make a triangle with your pen or pencil, most preferably pencil, and make sure it fits your hand. There are many different styles to it. I prefer this style. Sorry guys, this is a very bad triangle. And then you're gonna make like little spots outside for taping and stuff. Just like this. And then cut that out. Just like that. So now you got this like little piece. And then this piece that has the horn and stuff in it. You're going to want to fold this in and then make a smaller one for the jaw. So, or make a bigger one, whatever matters. I don't really care. Sorry guys, I'm like really tired right now. Okay, well I'm just gonna curve these in and make this one into a small one. Ooh, my bracelets sound glorious right now. And then you don't need to take the whole thing. So I'm just gonna like cut out to about here, and then fold those in. And then it will just fit in this. Oh my gosh, guys, it's a base. Wait. Oh my gosh. How's it going? Anyways, I'm a bit strange, and then what you're gonna need to do is take out a piece of paper, and maybe two. I like to do two, and then you're going to even, like, as equally as you can. I use double tape on this side, so you're gonna double tape right here, or you can super glue, it doesn't matter. And then I then put normal tape on the top, double, like, to secure it, that, and then on the other side, take the double tape. Oof. Make sure it's as straight as you can. Put that in. And then put normal tape over it. And boom. Just like that. Anyways. Now you got yourself a base. You can add like little straps to make it like stick to you. whatever. Anyways, back to making the dragon. Oof, I just shook the whole thing. Wrong piece. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to, I use double-sided tape, like I stated. Put it on this side. And then like this. And then normal tape. And just tape the sides together. And we got one side, except the jaw. I'm bald. Anyway, sorry. And then we add, we gotta make sure the jaw fits in perfectly. Oof. Ooh. I'm not having doubts about myself. Why would I have doubts? Okay. Okay. Sorry. I needed to get that right. Okay. I'm sorry about that. I have the tape here, and I want to make sure it fits the mouth. So it's all about preciseness. Just like that. And then I'm going to add another side of double-sided tape underneath this part to keep it stable. And then add normal tape on the sides. Oof. Okay, there we go. And then, oops, added too much, too far. Okay. And, you know, this can, like, not come as far, you know? So we're gonna just, like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, I've never recorded a tutorial, so bear with me. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to measure the head earlier with it and with the hand and stuff. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Now this is like impossible. Not the jaw. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let me just. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like so tired. I'm not sure what I'm doing at this point anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now after 5 billion years of struggling, I'm finally about to get it. I realized the jaw was too big. You do not want that. And now the tape is not working. I'm just kidding. It'll work eventually. Okay, well, we're adding more tape. There we go. So as you can see, he kind of looks a bit special because we don't have the other side yet. So let's add that. Plus he's also bald. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the other side. Anyways, don't mind my weirdness. Okay, and then add the double-sided tape. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some double-sided tape on this part to connect them. First you can add hot glue. I'm going to connect those and then cut off any access points. Okay. And then add normal tape. Oh yeah, he looks so slayful. Okay, now we're gonna add the other part of the jaw. And so what we're gonna do is the same thing we did with the head. Add this part and then not that far down. And then we're gonna add some right here. And looks like it'll look like this. And then we're gonna add normal tape. And if yours ends up like mine, you might want to readjust the jaw. Like I said, not everyone gets it perfect. So, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to flip it. There we go. I'm gonna like get rid of the white because the white actually is looking bad. I'm sorry, guys. Perfectionist over here. And as you can tell, Negro is definitely bald. There we go. Much better. And then we're gonna add a like headpiece. So grab out okay. An access piece of paper. And just draw another triangle. I'm being very careful about this because it's very small. It's gonna be too big, but or too big and too small, I guess. Okay. Oh, actually, it's perfect size. So you can either design yours, or you can just leave it plain. In this case, I'm just gonna leave it plain, just because of time. So, because I accidentally forgot to add the edges, you're gonna just want to connect with tape. I prefer edges, I just forgot to do that. Again, I'm forgetting, it's tired, leave me alone. So you're just gonna wanna attach it together. I almost accidentally put the tape together. I hate when that happens. Much better. Makes him look a little bit better. And then we're going to attach the ears. I'm going to add double-sided tape. And then we're going to put it just like this. Oh my gosh. Well, he looks so much better already. And add normal tape on the other side. My gosh. It looks so much better. Okay. And then on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Ooh. Okay. Add double-sided tape. And then, ooh, I just got tape attached to the ear. How lovely. Yeah, I totally didn't just yeet the tape across the front. Oh my gosh, it looks so much better already. And then, if the ears are very fluffy, what I usually do is I cut out a little. Oh wait, actually, it's gonna need to be thicker than that. I cut out a little slot, and then use double-sided tape because double-sided tape is also my best friend. And attach the ears like this, so that way they're not as floppy. Okay, and now time to cut out the extra stuff. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I forgot how tiny this is. Okay, well, I'm just gonna actually not double-sided. I'm just gonna glue this because it's so small. I should have just attached it to the dragon, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna attach it to this little part right here. Oh my goodness. Just like that. Oh, there we go. And then start to cut out that thing. Okay, and then we're going to add a little bit of normal tape and attach it. Like this. Ooh, this. Okay, much better. So now I've got a horn. And then we're gonna need to grab. Where is it? Okay, I found it. Then need to grab the other horn, cut that out. Oof. And then put it in this around the same angle. Grab normal tape. Ooh. Okay. And just like that, we've got them done. And then what we're going to do last, but not least, is we're going to put tape, paper around our hand, and then grab double-sided tape. We're just gonna, and then got this part done. And then we're gonna, inside of it, put a little hand holder. And then we're gonna need to make one for the thumb. So, I'm gonna make a oh. Okay, and then we got the thumb one. Do the same thing as we did with the top part. Ooh, but this, don't accidentally put it the wrong way. Okay. And as you can see, this is my lovely dragon bolt. Yeah, and also, like I said I would do, is I'd show you my dragon that I made beforehand, that I've just never posted, and this is my dragon. Hi. I don't know a name for her yet, so if you have any names, just comment. Other than that, we've got my glorious new dragon bolt, and this lovely tutorial that took ages for me to make. I started at 5 and it is currently 10, so take your time with your dragons, please. Anyways, that's all. Love you guys, and